look at her for total capacity and volume, we're looking for the width of chest, arch and spring to their rib, the shape of their rib cage, as well as the width down their top. If we look at them starting at the front, we'd like to see them with their shoulders laid smoothly on their rib cage. Just structurally, we'd look for from the front, we try and make sure that she had some width of chest through her chest floor. This, of course, would mean that we probably also have some width to the rest of her rib cage, because that, of course, is the bottom of her rib cage and would give us an idea of how much more arch and spring of rib and capacity we would have. If she's got width up front, we'd also take and look at her from behind and see when she moved off if she had some width between her hind legs as she walked away, because we are looking at meat animals here. The largest muscle mass on their body is going to be, from viewing them from behind, should be from stifle to stifle. So width between their hind legs and then width to the outside of the round or quarter area would give us an idea of how much muscle they really should have. If we look at them from the top, we should see arch and spring to their rib, where it's just going to contribute even more to the total internal capacity they have. Beef cattle are ruminants, therefore they're supposed to be able to harvest lower quality feedstuffs in the form of roughages and be able to turn it into meat and muscle. So this is what we're looking for when we start looking at this animal. If she doesn't have the capacity and the volume that she's going to need to take in the roughage, then she's probably not going to be able to get the job done for us. Because we're looking at females, she also has to have room so that she can meet her reproductive needs as far as carrying a calf and then delivering that for us. Then as we go along and look at them from the side view, we'd like to see them straight and strong down their top, pretty level out through their rump. As we look at them through that rump area, we'd like to see length from their hooks to their pins. This, of course, is going to give us not only a longer rump, but it's also going to give us a wider quarter or round as we look at it from the side. If we look at them from behind through that rump area, we'd like to see them almost as wide at the pins back by where their tail is as they are up at their hips, because here again we're talking about breeding females. This is the birth canal, and if we get really wedgy or tight back at the pins, we could have some problems down the road as far as getting calves born. Now, if we watch them move, we'd like to see them take a nice long stride out of their front end. This, of course, will have a little bit to do with their shoulder structure. If they've laid in smoothly at their shoulder and have the proper angle to their shoulder blade, then they should be able to reach out with a pretty good long stride up front. And then if they're level and correct behind through their hip and down into their rear leg, then they should be able to take that rear leg and put it right in the hole that their front foot's coming out of. One of the things we like to see in our cattle is that they're fairly easy fleshing, or have the ability to keep without a lot of expensive feed being to be put into them. And if we select for the proper characteristics, usually we can accomplish this.